Hello, have you ever thought about having a safe zone where you could replenish your health, stamina and other statues? Well, with this place you can. Everything is possible in this game with your imagination. The creativity in this game has no boundaries, and so you shouldn't have either, unless you cannot use mods. No, that's a lie. Without mods you can also build something really cool and with the theme that you want. Just give wings to your imagination, really, and do something inspiring for others. Well, by talking on inspiration, I took some inspiration not only from Conan, of course, but from other games, from fantasy games, for example Citadel Forge with Fire, RESIZING, Path of Exile, etc. Pretty much games or like dozens and dozens of games where you have different ways of replenishing your character statues. In Conan Exiles there is no mana, but there are other statues that you should replenish, like the stamina, health, etc. Right? So through the use of areas or pretty much items too. And I decided to go with some sort of a Gothic theme here, you know, for the theme. Because I feature here an alchemy lab, and a library and the resting area, like a bedroom for anyone who just comes tired of fighting monsters and they just want to come here and restore and relax. Okay, and I wanted to say that I do have more builds showcase videos. There is a specific playlist for all of them together if you want to check out my other base showcase videos. I have better bases than this, however I focused more on the decoration and the theme than on the outside. Okay, of the structure was pretty easy to build, actually, just playing around with blocks, but I decided to work more indoors instead on this time. I also have on that playlist not only base showcase videos from Conan Exiles, but also from other games. If you want to check out for some entertainment or inspiration, I suggest you to do, if you want to, of course. And so let's take a general look of the outside, which is not very pleasing to the eye. I'm gonna warn you, especially in the back of this, but I just wanted to make the rooms with the inspiration that I had, you know. I wanted to share this idea of having such a safe area to restore the character statues, really. So pretty much this is the front, okay, and the patio. We're gonna check out this more into the detail in a while. There's a balcony here, some towers, and of course a bath for the horror theme, and etc. Yeah, I mean, etc. These pointy things, okay, I think they really fit the theme. And the statue, and then the blocks and more blocks, and of course I could not stop myself from putting a few storm glass pieces here, because it's pretty much my favorite building collection from the game is really the storm glass pieces. Part of the pieces come from with Yellow of Sip the DLC, and the rest is from the bazaar, okay? So if you don't have access to mods or even the paid items, you can still build amazing bases, which I've seen before, with what you have in the game itself, okay? This game has so many possibilities to put your creativity into practice. Okay, you just think a little bit and play around with the blocks, building blocks, etc., and you can make it possible. Okay, so I went a little bit heavy on the mods here, but I've been building without mods for quite a while and decided to just install a bunch of them. So there's the list of the current mods I'm using here. Many of the things here I don't remember where they came from, but it just there are very interesting and rich mods out there, and I love especially these water blocks which you can attach to a normal foundation, and then, well, to normal building piece pretty much, and then you can just swim around, and inspired especially on Citadel Forge with Fire, where you have you can go to safe zones or build your own pools inside of your base, for example, if I recall, and you can just jump in the safe zone pools or your base pools, and replenish your health in this case, and then your mana. Okay, you can always change the color of these water blocks, which is pretty cool stuff. For example, if you want to have your own pool in your base, but you are far away from any of the fantastic water sources on this game, okay? And I love building bases around the water mainly, so yeah, I had to use the water. It was my main inspiration to build the rest of the things, trust me, besides of the other games. And then we have like a nice little area here. And then the entrance. In the ground floor I only have indoors the, let's say, the library. Yeah, I forgot the name, I don't know why.
Speak with me.
It's Liu Fei, it's always bothering me. I don't do his quests right now, so yeah. Here is a cozy area where the player can relax a little bit while reading a book, expanding their knowledge and skills as well. You know, I think this area will be totally fitting for what I had on mind. And upstairs is more of a storage area and an area to pick up any of the potions that you want to bring to your next adventure. And this is a fancy container, and of course in this game, in other games, you have like safe areas, pretty much bases, etc., where you can relieve your inventory. So I decided to add a plenty storage chests over here, okay? And I also decided to leave this area like with an open area upstairs, like a rooftop, without rooftop really, because I think it looked better this way. And it's not raining now, which is really cool, and because this area just rains a lot, right? And then we have blood crystal container here somehow. Yeah, I don't know why I added those there, but I think they fit the area overall. I think it just matches things. And then the balcony that gives a good view to the front area, and nothing else here really. So this was pretty much a small project that I had on mind. I've made more complex things in the future, and here like the big deal is the alchemy lab, okay, where you can actually have even a more bigger access to many potions, okay, here. And I pretty much spawned almost all the potions I've seen on the mods. So yeah, that's from the base game, that one there, okay. And yeah, I decided to put them all together here. And what's cooking? Some mushrooms. It's another potion, I guess, as if we didn't have enough potions already, and or elixirs, whatever. And here is the station where you can just grab some ingredients and tools and craft more potions. Yes, so things that match each other, I guess. And another reading corner. And here for some reason I added this hatch door where players can just get a shortcut and quickly get out of this area whenever they are fully healed, okay. I think it would be like a good idea to imagine that. These benches, which are from the base game of course, will totally fit on this area, why not. And a few more alchemy stuff here, some let's say very dark things, yeah. And then here I didn't really just bother with this balcony. I just wanted to add something extra in the background because it's kind of, you know, nothing special, just a block. I could have added some NPCs and animals around here, but I just wanted to just give you some ideas for what you can do even for an alchemy lab. Normally on your normal gameplay you will not have like all of these here, but you could have like a normal bookcase, a shelf with some books that the game has already have to offer, and then you know the alchemy related things. Sometimes on my bases I don't really build a lot of small bases, so my bases are often big, so I have enough space to just show off the benches from each tier, and then if I build a higher tier bench I will put it on, but I don't remove the other ones, the weaker ones, because I think they really can be used as decoration for that room, you know. Of course too much clutter is not always good even in the games, but still, you know, it's for decoration purposes really. And here is pretty much the resting area where you can just, it's the bedroom where you can take a nap and be fully energized for your future fights and slay monsters and shiny things, okay? And a gear wardrobe or something like that. And that's all really. I hope I can inspire people to decorate better their own rooms of their base, or I don't know, just follow a theme if you want to. Sometimes I just start building, I have like a small idea in my mind, and then I start to develop it as long as I keep just placing more and more blocks, and if it's not pleasing to me I will remove some, and then I will just go and look around through the big list of items and see what I can use, put things together and see if the ingredients match what I want, and poof, there's magic. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope I can come up in the future with more base showcase videos, even better than this one. I hope really. Oh, something is missing here. I think I wasn't able to add the sloping walls down here, but that's okay I guess. So really I wanted to focus on just making more the rooms, and you know, the rest screw it, no really. But yes, I'm actually have actually been a little time limited to do big projects in games lately, and also, you know, sometimes when we don't feel like very inspired, or we are doing just having to deal with things in life that prevents us from spending more time in games that we wanted. Sometimes we just have to take longer breaks, and I think that's like the main reason why I have been uploading so little times nowadays, but I still come up with something whenever I can and feel inspired to do it, of course. So I don't really want to stop, even though, you know, my channel has been like going downhill a bit for the past 2 years at least, or always been like that, I guess. I don't know. No, it was better before, but I do want to keep providing content for you to enjoy, because my viewers deserved something really great, and you know, to keep being entertained. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it, and it's really another form of inspiration for me to keep going, a motivation to keep doing videos from time to time. Goodbye and enjoy the rest of the week, and see you in another time, whenever.